whether it's fair, legal, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, if he wasn't scared, he would want to, he'd stand up and hit me and not go after my knees. So, it just shows how big of a chicken he is, that he needs to go down like that to take me down. So, shows what kind of player he is, and on my end, you got to keep your guard up at all times. Lose the way that you do in shootout, especially getting all the chances that we did there in the third period. But yeah, with 10 games left now, you got to expect every game to be like that. And you look at our last stretch of 8 games in 13 days. We're able to get 15 out of 16 points. So pretty good. Fortunately, winning streak comes to end tonight, but got to look forward to the next one.
Given the antics that go on between these two teams over time, does it get any easier to approach it or handle it or keep composure or anything like that?
Well, I mean, you have to have your emotions in check as much as you can, and unfortunately, there were times where we took some penalties, especially in the first 2 periods, but once we were able to kind of put that aside and focus on what we needed to do to get a win, as you saw in the third period, we were able to create, get penalties and get power plays more than being in the penalty box. So we probably could have got more out of the power play, but we still get one to tie the game, and hopefully next time when we have that many opportunities, we get more than one.
How do you explain that lack of discipline? I mean, you guys have been through this a million times, and obviously the coaches emphasize it.
I don't know. It's tough to say. I've been here for a long time, and it's almost been the same question for the last 7 years. So I don't have a real answer for you.
You must be happy or satisfied the way the team is playing down the stretch. As Johnny said, 95% of the games we play like this, we win. So
yeah.
Overall, the play is fine.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, just capitalizing on some chances, and you also got to give Budai some credit. He made some big saves for them. To keep him in the game and keep it 1-1. And but more times than not, when we're in games like this and we're pressing at the end, we usually come out on top. So we can't lose that moving forward.
Let's take 2 more for Luch. How hard is it to not lose your composure when things like that are happening, when you're going for losers and falling down, stuff like that?
You got to try. You got to try not to. I mean, other than tonight, most of the time against every other team, we're pretty good at keeping our composure and just focus on what we need to do to win. So. We can't, down the stretch, we can't let things like that bother us. We just need to focus on our game and what we need to do to have success. We're going to play that physical type of style, and sometimes things, are you're going to have reactions, emotional reactions going both ways, and you got to expect it from here on in.
Have you seen the replay of your play with Emelin in the third, or can you explain what happened there?
Just getting by him, and that's all. I mean, people are trying to say I speared him. I did not spear him, so that's it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.